Scott Cook coming to you here from Central Oregon. I'm with Flying Field Outfitters in Bend. We're out here stream fishing, river fishing. It's wintertime and figured it would be a great opportunity to talk a little bit about safety and wading, some of the equipment that we might use here in the Central Oregon area and beyond. I've waded out here in the river. I've got felt boots on. I've actually got studded felt boots on for added traction. We're in a pretty mellow spot of the river right here, but there's definitely some volleyball size rock out here, and just want to talk a little bit about how to wade safely in a river. So one of the big things a lot of times as a fly angler, especially as a dry fly angler, you'll be casting directly upriver. Some of the hard parts about that is that the current is pushing against your body and is able to push your feet out from underneath you. So a lot of times sidestepping as you're kind of coming upriver, if I'm throwing up here, I'm casting like this, and then I would be sidestepping up into the river like this, rather than walking forward through the river like that, because your toes have a tough time grabbing into the gravel and into some of the other rock. As you're sidestepping and as your feet are sideways, you have more of an angle of your boot, you have better foot protection and ankle protection, you get better traction because you got more felt and more boot on the rocks. When you turn to this way, you lose some of that as everything comes out from underneath, and you really got to grip with your toes, which can be challenging with heavy currents. The other thing I have here, which some people will use, is a wading staff. And a lot of times with the wading staff, again, sidestepping, if you're going downriver, bend your knees and you're kind of sidestepping down, and you're keeping this wading staff out in front of you a little bit so that it works as kind of a third leg for you to be able to lean on as you gain traction. When I'm coming back toward the bank, a lot of times I'll position my butt upriver again, and then I'll sidestep back into the bank like this. Again, when you turn your body this way and you're into the current, that's when your feet are most likely to come out from underneath you. Turn, put your butt to the current, and sidestep where you need to go. Thanks for tuning in.